our council member, Shahana Hanif. She represents Brooklyn, which is the home of over 900,000 foreign-born people. Give it up for our council member.
When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I'm Councilmember Shahana Hanif. I represent neighborhoods in Brooklyn, Park Slope, Kensington, the Columbia waterfront, surrounding neighborhoods. I'm a proud daughter of Bangladeshi immigrants. I'm the proud daughter of immigrants who are formerly undocumented immigrants. And in my community, everyone feels anxious. Their lives feel uncertain. They don't know if they'll be next when they go for a court appearance, that the agents will trick them into detention. We saw what happened to high schooler Dylan, also a delivery worker. Shame. And we heard about the other high school student who also similarly went to a check-in and was tricked into detention. Stop the attacks and assaults on our students! And the Department of Education should not allow the assaults to take place in the first place. Should ICE be on Rikers? Should ICE be in our schools? Should ICE be in our hospitals? Mayor Adams. Made it clear that he doesn't care about working class people. He does not care about any one of us. He is collaborating with Trump to use his tactics. He's complicit. He wants to bring out the military. He's okay with ICE attacking our communities. And so while the election is important, I want to share about a piece of legislation that I have that would lean into ensuring that our city remains a sanctuary city. We will not allow Adams to make unilateral decisions to soften sanctuary city. We will not. Anyone who is a victim to illegal collusion by local law enforcement, helping ICE, aiding ICE, would get a private right of action and recourse. This bill would strengthen sanctuary city protection so that we can fight back against ICE. This bill now has 30 sponsors. That's the majority of the city council. Majority of the city council. I need you to push for the New York City Trust Act. Say it with me, New York City Trust Act. New York City Trust Act. Keep showing up. Keep bugging your elected officials. Keep calling out Mayor Adams' bullshit. From the streets to City Hall, we are not stopping. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. Let's do another one. Brick by brick, wall by wall. Brick by brick, wall by wall. This racist system's got to fall. Racist system's got to fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall. Brick by brick, wall by wall. This racist system's got to fall. This racist system's got to fall. All right. How many of y'all have been out on the streets for Palestine over the past 2 years? We have said for the whole time that Palestine will free us all. Palestine has shown us the way to be steadfast and to struggle and to be organized. And so I am honored to introduce our next speaker from the Palestinian Youth Movement, Yusuf.
Hey everyone, how are we doing? All right, my name is Yusuf and I'm an organizer with the Palestinian Youth Movement. For the last year and a half, the Palestinian people have been going through an unimaginable struggle. So I'm going to take a minute to talk about what's been happening on the ground in the last month and then bring it back to the struggle right here in our streets. Sound good? So now it's been over 100 days that Israel has completely blocked off all food and water from entering the Gaza Strip. This is the longest total closure of the Strip in the history of the siege. Shame! In the last 2 weeks, we've seen mass killings at so-called aid distribution centers operated by the Israelis in the United States. And just yesterday, Israel has kidnapped all 12 members of the Freedom Flotilla, whose only goal was to bring aid and food to starving people facing a genocide. Shame! Israel has once again shown us that what it fears most is masses of people taking matters into their own hands. Masses of people who reject the isolation of Gaza and who are united in resisting a genocide. We're organizing here in the United States because we know that the United States is Israel's #1 partner in crime and is they're primarily responsible for architecting, funding, and enabling this genocide. And while we're mobilizing here, tens of thousands of people across the world are getting ready to march to Gaza across the Sinai Desert in Egypt to demand the opening of the Rafah border crossing. And I am so proud to announce that the Palestinian Youth Movement is sending their delegation to march to Gaza. So now I'm going to talk about the common thread that ties the Palestinian liberation struggle and the struggle for our immigrant communities right here in New York City and LA and across the country. The attacks on Palestinians and student leaders in the United States, like Mahmoud Khalil, are part of the same immigration struggle that we're coming out here for today. Both of the Palestinian liberation movements and our immigrant communities have been facing escalating levels of repression. Both of us have been systemically targeted, surveilled, stereotyped, and discriminated against. And both of us have been facing arrests, the revocation of visas, abductions, and deportations. And both of us have been facing criminalization on the basis of our identities. Now I'm going to ask a question. Why are we both facing the same struggles and the same attacks and the same challenges? Well, the answer is because our struggles are actually the same. Because both of our struggles face the same enemy. So who is the enemy of our struggles? Well, that enemy is ICE and the Israeli occupation forces. That enemy is the Trump administration. And that enemy is the entire machinery of imperialism headed by the United States. So this is why we're here with you today, and why the Palestinian Liberation Movement will always fight for the rights of our immigrants here in the United States. Our enemy uses fear as its primary tactic, and that fear has been weaponized to intimidate us, to suppress us, and to silence us. But one thing that's more scary than the police and ICE and the violence that we're facing, not fighting back, is scarier. In a world where we don't organize and where we don't fight back and confront our enemies will win, and we can't have that. The last year has shown us that when we organize and when we fight back and when we confront our enemies, we actually make us safer. And more importantly, we know that we can win. So you get the program. Let's not be intimidated and let's not be silenced. Let's fight back. Let's fight back together. Let's struggle together and let's win together. When Gaza is under attack, what do we do? What do we do? When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? What do we do? Thank you.
Let's give it up for Yusuf, everybody! Who's ready to march? All right, we got 3 more speakers, so we're gonna be going real soon. But you definitely wanna be hearing these speakers because these are real, amazing organizers who have been in the struggle for a long time. So the next speaker I wanna introduce is from the New York Immigration Coalition. The New York Immigration Coalition is a coalition of over 200 immigrant and refugee rights organizations in New York State. So let's give it up for Lovely from the New York Immigration Coalition.
No justice? No justice? If we don't get it! If we don't get it! If we don't get it! Thank you! The movement will not back off! The movement will not be stopped! We will not be deterred! Detention was orchestrated by Trump, sending ICE and the National Guard into our communities to terrorize us. Our hearts are with the immigrant rights activists in LA, fighting the good fight. Stephen Miller and Tom Holman hate when we get together and we tell our communities how to protect themselves and how to defend themselves and what their rights are. So they unleash a campaign of terror against immigrant communities across the country and here in New York State. They're so pissed off that we're educated and we know how to protect ourselves. Masked, unidentified agents are snatching up our mothers and our children and our fathers and our students. They're removing protections for immigrant children in detention facilities. Shame! ICE is stripping our brothers and sisters of due process when they're going to court. Trump is banning entry into the U.S. for our Muslim and African brothers and sisters. This is all an attempt to dehumanize stakes are higher than ever, and all the while, our elected officials in Albany say they can't do nothing. And Eric Adams? Okay. He sold out immigrants as soon as he could, as soon as he got caught on those first-class flights. Have a shred of courage and pass the New York for All Act. Stand up to Donald Trump. For all those that don't know, the New York for All Act bill requires that our state and local authorities and resources stop helping ICE to snatch up our families, separate our families, and sow fear in our communities. There are 2 days left in the state Senate session and 7 days in the Assembly. We don't have time. We don't have time. We need New York for All to come up for a vote now. If this is your first time coming to a rally, welcome. Welcome to the family. We will need your commitment to come out. We will need you to be brave and courageous. It's not enough to come out here and get inspired. They will continue to attack us, arrest us, and we will answer the call every time. This is our New York! All right, for those who are not holding up signs, before they kick me off the stage, I need folks to take out their phones and text NYC to 52886. 52886. I want you guys to come out to the events. I want you need to tell them this is our New York! We will selflessly do what the movement requires of us. So if that means you're getting know your rights resources and you're distributing them, we're gonna do that. If we're volunteering to accompany people to their court appointments, we're gonna do that. Ice out of courts. Ice out of our neighborhoods. Ice out of our community. Thank you. Woo!
Thank you so much, lovely. Next, we are going to be hearing from a community organizer, a teacher, and someone who has fought tirelessly for her community. We are going to be hearing from Kathy from the Party for Socialism and Liberation.
Peace, everybody. We're all out here today because, like me, you are seeing your communities disappear. Our communities are being kidnapped and disappeared. And I don't use the word kidnapped lightly. I use it with a point because people are not being arrested when all their constitutional rights are being violated, when all the laws are being broken, when they are put in concentration camps, when they are put in detention centers that violate their human rights. They are being kidnapped. They are not being arrested. And we can never, ever respect a government that does not respect its own laws. I'm a teacher in New York City, a public school teacher in a 100. Shout out to all the teachers that came out today. Shout out to all the UFC members showing out for their students. Shout out to you. Because it is our students that can't even walk out of their house without fearing that they're going to be detained. I've seen students' eyes get watery, thinking that they're going to be sent to the same icebox that they were sent to when they first entered this country. My students fear fear that they're gonna come home and their parents are not gonna be home. But somehow, this government says that everybody has equal education. How can we have equal education when our students cannot learn in peace? And they do this. They have the nerve to do this when they created the conditions for them to come here. How could they look at a Colombian family in the face and say, we're going to deport you after funding a 50-year civil war in our country? How could they look at a Palestinian youth in the face and say your parents are being deported to the same land we're bombing? How could they look at a Mexican family in the face and tell them you're going to be deported from the same land you're from, first of all, at the same land we've ruined with free trade agreements? But they try to justify it because the immigrants are supposedly the criminals, right? But do the immigrants have millions of Black and Latino people locked up right now? No, it's this government. Do the immigrants rise up the rent? No, it's the state, it's the elite. Do the immigrants take away your health care? Do the immigrants not pay for higher education because they want to pay Israel's higher education with your tax money? No, it's this state. And we have one struggle. And let this be an eye-opener that we're all in this struggle together. Black, brown, Asian, white, working class, whatever you are, we are all oppressed people in this city. And there's more of us than them. Victory is imminent. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. 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 Let's get it.
Woo! All right. We are going to be having our last speaker before we march. We are going to hear from Red de Pueblos Transnacionales, and we are going to be hearing from their organizer, Suzanne.
Hello, everybody. I know we want to march soon, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. We're saying ICE out of New York. Can you say it louder for me? And como se dice en LA, chinga la migra. No se oye. Thank you so much. That makes me feel real good. Okay, so we're from La Red de Pueblos Transnacionales, and we're up in the Bronx, and we're working with many indigenous immigrants, mostly from Mexico and other parts of Latin America, Honduras, and we are organizing, and we want to invite you to a gathering on June 21st. We're having a peace gathering, and we're going to walk around the Bronx, right? We're going to look and we're going to see and show we're there. We are there. We live there. We work there. It's our community. And you can come. You're invited. 12 noon, 3rd Avenue, 149th Street. Large, ugly mural on the wall. And we will make our presence known. And we will be together. If you want to be in solidarity with indigenous immigrants who are here, who've lived here so long, and are some of the most at risk of being deported, and also some of the most organized. So come and join us, because that's what we need when you're highly at risk, not sure where you can go, what kind of benefits you can get, if you can go pick up your child at school. If we're together, we're stronger together, and we need you. Les necesitamos, estamos en la lucha juntos y juntas. Le esperamos en el Bronx. El 21 es el solstice, okay? So join us 12 noon. Find us on social media. Find us in the streets. If you can't come that day, we're all together stronger. Chinga la migra!
Thank you so much, Suzanne. Who's ready to march? Words where the flags are so you all can head over that way. Let's start with a chant. Can you all hear me? Oh. All right. Sanctuary for all. Sanctuary for all. No ban, no wall. 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 Sanctuary for all.
Desde la ciudad de Nueva York, en vivo, en Manhattan, afuera de la Corte Federal, afuera de la Corte Federal de los Estados Unidos en Manhattan, la comunidad ha salido para alzar sus voces y decir que fuera la migra, siga la migra, y en solidaridad con el pueblo de Los Ángeles. Por favor, nos ayuda a compartir este video en vivo con todos sus contactos en las redes sociales. ¿Cómo? No creo. Es allá al frente, ¿no? Unos 10 minutos nos vamos.
immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? Down with deportation! Up with liberation! Down with occupation! Up with liberation! Down with occupation! Up with liberation! Down with occupation! From Haiti to Palestine! Occupation is a crime! From Palestine to Mexico! All the walls have got to go! From Haiti to Palestine! Occupation is a crime! From Palestine to Mexico! All the walls have got to go! From Haiti to Palestine! Occupation is a crime! From Palestine to Mexico! All the walls have got to go! Up with liberation! Down with deportation! Up with liberation! Down with deportation! Up with liberation! Down with occupation! Up with liberation! Down with
Here. Cuidado, Kai.
Hola, hola, estamos en vivo desde Manhattan. Estamos en la marcha. Terminó el rally, ahora están marchando en solidaridad con el pueblo de Los Ángeles y también denunciando los ataques de la migra en todos los vecindarios. No a la separación de familias.
Palestina! ¡Viva, viva Palestina! ¡Lucha, lucha Palestina! ¡Viva, viva Palestina! ¡Lucha, lucha Palestina! ¡Únete, únete a la lucha, únete! ¡Únete a la lucha, únete! ¡Únete, únete a la lucha, únete! ¡Únete, únete a la lucha, únete!
Bueno, querida comunidad, vamos a terminar, creo, la transmisión. Ya la marcha va a llegar a su fin, pero estuvimos esta tarde en Manhattan, afuera de la Corte Federal en Foley Square, en Nueva York, transmitiendo en vivo la voz del pueblo, de la comunidad de aquí que ha salido esta tarde a denunciar los ataques de la migra del gobierno federal y en solidaridad con el pueblo de Los Ángeles. Y ellos también aquí en Nueva York han dicho que no van a permitir que la migra venga a separar familias. ¿Ya? ¿A dónde vamos? ¿Allá? Okay. Cierro, ¿no?
No te salgas de nuestra señal. Continuamos.